So when you look at turning points in a season for a club, for Wolves, could today be the day that the turning point psychologically it turns? That 95th minute equaliser from Jota, losing 1-0 down to 10 men, psychologically could be absolutely massive for this team. Unbelievable, really. Okay, we wanted to win the game, but to have lost again would have been very disappointing and a disaster, and heaped even more pressure on the game against Watford, and there's still going to be pressure on that. But for Wolves to, with 10 men, not playing well in the second half, to get that point is massive, I think. Anyway, in terms of the game, in terms of the stats, even though Wolves were down to 10 men for basically the last 20 minutes, the possession stats are 50-50. The shots on target is 13 each, and the shots on goal is 13 each, and the shots on target is 4 each. I thought Wolves were definitely the better side in the first half. We were definitely more on top, created more chances. There's a shot from Traore, which was blocked, and then there's a great cross and a brilliant header from Doherty, which was fantastic save from the keeper, tipped over the bar to keep the score down. Wolves probably did everything but take the lead in the first half, and it was really positive signs. Obviously, he's changed the formation to 3-4-3. He's kept Saiz in the back three, which I was a little bit unsure about. He definitely won't be in the back three for the next game because he's picked up 2 yellow cards, and that's going to be a suspension. And he's gone back to 3-4-3 and played Adama Traore up front. He's trying to find that place for Traore in the team. It's this bit of a puzzle and this enigma. He's got so much to offer going forward, but he does tend to switch off going backwards, so maybe it was a good idea. Jimenez played reasonably well. Jota gave everything. He's changed it around a little bit, as he's had to do in the second half. And, I think if you can get the most out of Traore and not having to worry too much about going back, tracking back too much, then that's going to be a positive thing going forward, because he has got the ability to beat 2 or 3 players, and he did cause problems. I thought Wilfried Zaha caused a lot of problems for Wolves in the second half. He is their main man. And obviously it was the second booking that Saiz got that got him sent off, and that's the Wolves going down to 10 men again for the second time this season. And we weren't playing well in the second half, but even with 10 men he changed it up a bit, and we pushed forward trying to create that space. And in the end, the Crystal Palace players, the Crystal Palace supporters, Roy Hodgson, I don't think he can particularly believe what's happened, but the guy's gone to head it away. He's fell at the feet of Diogo Jota, who's pretty much out on his feet, and he's managed to put the ball in the back of the net from inside the 6 yards area. Clinical, opportunistic strike, and it's literally Crystal Palace have kicked off, and the whistle's gone, and that's the second goal that Wolves have got. Again, right at the end of the game, they did it against Burnley to salvage a point, but this one could be so crucial, because I do think that goal changes the state of mind. They can take something out of the fact that, we were down to 10 men, we were losing 1-0, but we kept trying to find a way, and they've found a way, and I just feel that put a whole much more positive spin on it had Wolves ended up losing the game 1-0. Because you do worry. I mean, the supporters are patient. You can see signs of improvement from Wolves. It's still coming, and we still need that Premier League win. It's going to be a massive game against Watford. If we can win that game, absolutely amazing. It's a do not lose game, but we really need to. We're at home. Watford got spanked 8 by Man City. They're going to want a reaction as well. But yeah, the psychological of the team, I think, is massive. And in terms of man of the match, who we're going to give it to, I'm going to give it to Jota, just for basically him popping up at the end and putting that in, and he's never say die, 100% energy, he's always looking to attack. Make sure you leave your thoughts on the game, how you're feeling having watched it, wherever you watched it in the world. Who was your man of the match? Hit subscribe, hit the bell, give us the thumbs up. And yeah, it does actually feel